type of video. I was tagged by a fellow named Andersborg in Sweden to make a video response to a video called Meet the Bushcrafter. And when I asked him about what I should do, he said, just, hey, explain a little bit about yourself and why you enjoy bushcrafting, maybe how you got into it. I'm here in Indiana, sunny Indiana. We got a couple inches of snow last night. I lived here about all my life. My family, my mother's from down south in Tennessee. My dad's from up north here in Indiana, Michigan. Both sides of the family have Native American heritage, and I embrace that and enjoy that. As far as me, I have a couple black belts. I do martial arts. I like being fit. I like doing things outside, the hunting and trapping and hiking, camping. I love all that. And I love being by myself in the woods and having quiet time to think about things and sort things out. It helps keep you grounded. Well, one time I was at a powwow years ago, and I got up early in the morning because I love mornings, and the fog was coming up over the field and it was just quiet. And I look over, and there next to us was camping this old Native American guy named Woody. Well, Woody comes up and he says, hey, you ever start a fire with flint and steel? And I said, no, I haven't. He goes, well, let me show you. So he explained how to do it, and he walked me through it, and I did it, and I got the ember going and blew it to life and put it down and got it going, and I had this crazy big smile on my face. And Woody says, how do you feel? And I said, you know, I feel great. He says, you know, now that you know how to start fire with flint and steel, you'll never be cold. And that was pretty powerful. Today, I think I could probably start a fire 15, 20 different ways. And to me, that's important. You know, not that I'll probably ever be cold. Hopefully I'll never be cold. But it just gives you that sense of, all right, I can do it, you know. Which, that's just the way I'm wired. I like to learn things and try things and do things. On my site, I show how I make things by hand. You know, my buck saw, my fire piston, just different things. I learn a lot from YouTube and enjoy YouTube. I'm going to continue to keep posting. But that's how and why I got into bushcraft. I like the quiet time in the woods and the sense of self-reliance that it gives you. But speaking of YouTube, I got to tag 3 guys to do the same thing. And I thought, well, I want to tag 3 people. I want to know more about myself. The first one's Pinto Blades, and him and his wife and daughter, they live all in southern New Mexico. And Pinto makes some of the most beautiful blades I think I've ever seen. You know, and even though maybe he isn't quite a bushcrafter, he certainly makes blades that any bushcrafter would be proud to own. And I'd like to know a little bit more about him. I do know he's a veteran, and I respect that so much. Another channel that I really enjoy is called Hillbillies in the Bush. And this fella in southern Ohio, with him and his little sons, and they're always out in the woods doing stuff, and I enjoy that. It reminds me when I was a kid with my dad, and I'd like to know more about those guys. And lastly, there's one across the pond, Bass Furry VI, and I'll put a link there in case I'm not saying that right. But he owns a company, it's Wessex Blades in England, and he makes ferro rods and blades, and his name's Scott. Great guy, really knowledgeable, makes beautiful stuff as well. Matter of fact, I'm hoping to someday get a ferro rod off of him. But anyway, that's my 3 tags. I'll put links to them in the description of the video down below. And I encourage you to check them out. And I look forward to meet them and know more about them as well. So until next time, this is Nativerobin saying, happy trails.